our largest attendance ever, and I can't thank you enough all for your participation. I will have a few comments about that first, but I can't really go anywhere without thanking the ECSL strategy team. And those of you involved, can you please just stand up for a minute? Because these leaders of service learning are so inspired. They offer extensive hours of support and ideas to try and give you exactly what you need. And so, you know, today we range from not almost knowing what service learning is to being very advanced across all academic grades and levels in schools. So this is an opportunity, mostly, the most important thing is that you link up with a buddy or someone here that you feel comfortable with and call upon throughout the year. Our goal is that you form a buddy that every month you check in. No matter what you're doing, you just pick a date, combine your birthday and their birthday, and call on that day every month just to say, where are you? I'm frustrated, I haven't done anything. Oh my God, I forgot everything I learned in the meeting. Whatever it is, you know, but I'm hoping that you'll leave with a connection. If not us, you know, we're all of us are available to help you. And our mission is to allow our young people to solve the problems that they are inheriting because of where things have evolved. We don't have answers anymore. We know all the reasons why things can't be done. But if we allow students to question, they have the freedom to come up with answers. And it's in our power to imbue them with this. And the fact that you guys are here today is a priceless gift to future generations, because you carry within you the ideas to be able to give your children the freedom, children and students the freedom to really make a difference at a time when if we don't make differences, it's like not going to be pretty. And those of you who know Kathy Berger-Kay, who's informed a lot of the materials we're using today, but in talking to her this last week, she's flying somewhere around the world, she was talking to me, and we're sort of the same age. This is year 21 of ECSL, by the way. And she says to me, she says, oh my goodness, she goes, I only have 20 years left. You know, and it's like really funny when she said that. We've been doing it for 21 years. And when she says, I only have 20 years left, I got it. There's so much more to do. And I'm so thrilled to be able to be turning to a number of the ECSL Strategic Committee people that are already Generation 2 service learning educators. They either come in as student teachers or have graduated from high school or colleges with a service learning understanding, and are now fundamentally a part of our team as well. So with that on the horizon, I am so optimistic about this. Just to get a sense of who's here, let's you know, you'll have a chance to meet with everybody, but I'm just going to call out general descriptions, and if it's you, just stand up or raise your hand or something. Why don't we do a raise your hand, otherwise you'll be popping up and down. So how many elementary educators' parents do we have? And how many middle school? And high school, upper school? And a nice mix. Who's here for the very first time? Wow. Wow. Thank you and welcome. This is like incredible. Faculty, how many faculty do we have? Parents? This is like phenomenal. Administrators? Wow, this is just great. Who's driven more than 20 miles to be here? Wow, thank you so much. We have people, so that you know, coming from Ventura County and from Irvine to attend this meeting, which in itself is pretty phenomenal. So I want to thank all of you so much for joining us. One thing about our meetings is we run on time. We try and give you as much as we can. I talk a little fast, and so does everybody, but there's so much to share and so much to do. As Kathy said, 20 years before the next generation comes over. Those of you who attend 3 meetings a year, your school gets a certificate like this, which shows that you've enriched your students and LA community by enhancing curriculum and furthering the practice of service learning. 3 meetings, and you get it. It really looks good in like admission offices when parents come and they want to see that counterpart to our community and giving back. But it's also heartwarming, and it's a very vital thing. Wouldn't be here without the Skirball Cultural Center making this our home. We've been here every year since they opened. For those of you who don't know, the Skirball offers really, really fabulous school tours and programs. They're really evolved, and I encourage all of you to pick up the brochure about it and take advantage of it. They do just excellent work here and a wide range of topics that serve all population groups, and I can't encourage that enough. So I want to also mention that on your packet, so the top is the agenda. Feel free to take a seat anywhere, and just so that that you guys know, we're going to have 2 roundtable topic discussion groups, and so you can pick 2 of the 8 topics that are available. If you're not at a table that you want, there'll be a chance to move, and then there'll be a chance to move again for the second roundtable. So you don't need to worry about that. The backside is references and resources, lots of good ideas and lots of good connections. There's really a wealth of information out there about service learning now. It's very important to differentiate between what is community service, like AKA, we have a food drive at Thanksgiving where students bring in the stuff they don't like to eat on the cabinets, versus doing something that really has a meaningful outcome and solves a problem, and we'll be addressing some of that today. But there's a lot of resources available for teachers online and different organizations, and I encourage you to take advantage of researching that. Most of the rest of the packet we'll be using through the meeting. The green card at the end is a little activity we have at the end that I want you to keep, and you'll be leaving with us, so I just wanted you to know that that's what the green card is about. And also, as part of ECSL, we make available materials and resources all the time, and we produce a ton of information. The fall meeting, we like to provide you with a little gift. So this year we have the Soda Bottle School, which is an amazing story of a school in Guatemala. That, they don't have shoes, they have dirt floors, they didn't have a school, and they had all this trash, and they realized if they strung all the bottles together, they could actually build a wall and build a school. So this is a fabulous book, K6. This book, Eyes Wide Open, goes beyond the environmental headlines to what's really going on out there. This is so chock full of fabulous information. This is really good for your 7 through 12 students. So at the end of the meeting, there's 1 book per school. I know some schools have 20 people attending, so pick a representative. 1 book per school. You can redeem it at the table over there. I just wanted to make you aware that this is a little gift from us to you, because we appreciate what you're doing on behalf of the future of the world. With that being said, the next meeting is going to be the next meeting is going to be at New Roads. At New Roads. Fabulous program. This is really an important program because many of you have brought up the concept that in working with the local organizations, they don't provide enough academic time, or the visits aren't meaningful enough, and there's just not a reciprocity, and they're trying to further their message and help their population group, whether it's pets or seniors or disabled or whatever, but it's not gelling the way it should. So next meeting is going to be an incredible pre-workshop for organizations, like from 10 to 11 type thing, and then we'll have our regular ECSL meeting where we can then connect with the organizations. So I really appreciate it. I'm going to send this around. If you're working with a local organization, please enter them here so that we can contact them to come and participate, because many of you, or several of you, have mentioned that you're working with organizations, and we'd like to reach out to them to have them come, and then there's so many organizations that we're not in connection with. So this will make the rounds. If you don't have the information on you on your cell phone or something, then just email it, make a note, and email ECSL@gmail, and we want to build up that list so we have as much participation at that meeting as possible. Also,
when is that meeting?
The meeting is February 9th, and it's a Monday. It's our first Monday meeting. So it'll be February 9th at New Roads School. And New Roads has asked that they're providing the space in this absolutely unbelievable Spielberg auditorium thing that they built, but they can't do food. So if there's any school that is interested in helping underwrite and provide school, Polytechnic, thank you, has done this in the past, and any of the other schools who might have a kind heart and a little bit in their pocketbook and would like to help defray some of the costs, or jointly, so that we can provide some specific jointly. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal thing, but every little bit helps because we operate on very minimal funding here. So just let me know. Also, the spring meeting is usually Earth Day week. It's usually that Tuesday or Wednesday of Earth Day week. So that's what's coming up on the horizon. There's a national conference which is on this flyer. That's in April that you need to know about as well. I'd like to just add a shout out to Kathy Burger King, who's not here right now, but who's really provided us with a tremendous amount of guidance and inspiration and materials and a pathway forward with service learning. So I encourage you all to visit Kathy at cdkassociates.com. Her email is Kathy@cdkassociates. And so that she has materials all over here and those that you can get that would be very helpful. Next, I want to make an announcement within ECSL. I'm very, very, very pleased, among my thank yous, to announce that Marissa Nigerian has agreed to serve as our Director of Outreach and Programs. Marissa's done an amazing job. She has created our newsletter called The Passport, which you've been automatically getting through MailChimp. So if you want to disengage, you can disengage, but every month you'll be getting some very, very worthwhile information and very insightful concepts. And so I can't thank Marissa enough on behalf of all of ECSL. It's that time when we give out our Spirit Award, and this goes to a very special person. It's really hard this year, actually, those of you who know. Stay tuned for next year. I want to announce, first of all, that this is a Spirit doll, and they're handmade by Ann Nelson. They're all specially crafted for the recipient with the recipient's interests in mind. So we'll show you the doll in a minute, but I really want to thank Ann. They truly convey the spirit of what we are trying to do. So this year, I am pleased to announce and to thank our honoree, Sammy Lane. Sammy is our tech wizard, and she has just given us so much. She is a Gen 2 service learning specialist, and she does an amazing job. This here is your doll. This is Paraha, which means joy. Okay, and in addition, she has a cup here of water, sustenance, because Sammy's very involved in environmental work. So here's your exhibit, and we've made a donation to the Hyper organization, Hyper International, to help families feed themselves with a boosted nutrition basket, vegetables and fruit, seeds and chickens, and training in sustainable farming and nutrition in your name. So thank you, sir. So I just want to reiterate one more time how powerful you are as parents and teachers and educators. This is a unique moment in time. We are beyond thrilled that you were here, and I hope you take the next couple hours to let your ideas just soar and expand and take back to your schools ideas that you can implement, connections that you can make. You have the power to do things that matter, and now more than ever we need that. So a huge, huge thank you, everybody. Use the time well and wisely. Use all of us on the strategy committee, that on the website, everything. We are here specifically for you. There's no question that's too idiotic or out there. Be creative, be free, be inspired, and rise with your students and your children. And thank you for attending.